Hey everyone, today we will be talking about whether celebrities or endorsers are liable for misleading advertising. When we see advertisements, we are convinced any new product which comes in the market is introduced to us mostly through advertisement. So, in short, we can say that we believe whatever is said in those advertisements. For example, in case of Boost, when Sachin Tendulkar used to come and say that Boost is the secret of their energy, or when Kapil Dev used to come and say that Boost is the secret of his energy, we used to believe, children used to believe, and they used to have Boost with their milk. For another example, we can take is of Maggie. When Madhuri Dixit used to come and say that Maggie is very healthy and we should have it, and she herself is giving that product to her children, people used to believe. Another such example is of Fair and Lovely. The name of that particular cream was changed from Fair and Lovely to Glow and Lovely because it was considered that people are believing those advertisements and they are taking their decisions on the basis of what is said in that particular advertisement. So once this was realized by the government came out with the Consumer Protection Authority, prevention of misleading advertisements, and necessary due diligence for endorsement of advertisement guidelines 2020. So, according to these guidelines, the main aim of these guidelines is to protect consumers' interest through bringing in more transparency and clarity in the way advertisements are being published so that the consumers are able to make informed decisions based on facts rather than false advertisements and exaggerations. So in these guidelines, it has been provided that what will be considered to be a misleading advertisement and what not. For example, the conditions for non-misleading and valid advertisements are that an advertisement shall be considered to be valid and not misleading if it contains truthful and honest representation. It does not mislead consumers by exaggerating the accuracy, scientific validity, or practical usefulness of that particular product. So a product, what is its actual constituents, what it will do, it should be provided in those advertisements rather than an exaggeration about that particular about that particular product, that what it can do, it is very healthy, or it will make you fair, or it will make you look good. So all these things, if it is considered consisting in if it is there in a particular advertisement, it will be considered as a misleading advertisement. Then another issue in regard to advertisement was of bait advertisement. When we see bait advertisement, it means an advertisement in which goods, products, or services which are offered for sale are at sale for a very low price, and this is done to attract consumers. So a bait advertisement basically shall not seek to entice consumers to purchase goods, products, or services without a reasonable prospect of selling such advertised goods, products, or services at the price offered. So basically, it is just done to attract consumers, and for some days they will keep it at a very low price, and afterwards, when consumers are used to it, they will increase. So this is known as bait advertisement. Then there is prohibition of surrogate advertisement. For surrogate advertisement, we can also say it to be an indirect advertisement. So no such surrogate advertisement or indirect advertisement shall be made for goods or services whose advertising is prohibited by law or restricted by law, which is not allowed, which is illegal. Such goods are prohibited by law. So for such goods, no advertisement, no indirect advertisement should be done. Then the other aspects are the free claim advertising. So basically, a free claim advertisement shall not describe any goods, product, or services to be free without any charge, or use such other terms in regard to that particular product. So this should not be done. And the last and the most important thing is that children targeted advertising. So any advertisement that addresses or targets or uses children shall not condone or encourage, inspire, or unreasonably emulate behavior that could be dangerous for children or take advantage of children's inexperience or sense of loyalty. So all these things are taken into consideration when these guidelines are drafted. And if these guidelines are not followed, then penalty will be imposed. So the government has clarified that penalty for violating the guidelines are clearly outlined, and the consumer protection regulator can impose penalty of up to rupees 10 lakh on manufacturers, advertisers, and endorsers for any misleading advertisement. And in case it continues for subsequent contravention, that penalty will be increased to up to 50 lakh rupees. And the authority can prohibit the endorser of a misleading advertisement from making any endorsement for up to 1 year. And in case of such subsequent contravention, they can be prohibited for up to 3 years. So here we can say that for any product which is misleading, for any advertisement which is misleading, not only the manufacturer or the advertising company, but the endorser will also be liable. So from now on, the celebrities, the endorsers should also take into consideration when they are endorsing anything, because it is their duty also. They are the role model for many people. So when they endorse anything, when they speak about anything, people believe in them. So that's why it is their duty as well to look into the product, whether that product is actually of that quality or not, whether it is of some use to the consumer or not. So whatever is being advertised should be truth, should be true, it should not be misleading. I hope this video was helpful to all of you. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And in case you have any query in regard to any law exam or legal matter, you can reach out to me on my email ID or on my Instagram ID. Link for the same is provided in the description below. Thank you very much.